Morning, team. Chiefy here. Aunty Mo's just getting her gear wires sorted. What have we got on today? I'm eating chicken. Hope you guys are having a good early Wednesday morning. It's a bit cold, it's a bit windy, it's a bit dusty, it's a bit blowy outside. I hope you're making sure that you guys are behaving and looking after yourself, driving safe out there on the roads, especially if you're getting out to work. Oh, Channel, I'm sorry that you're sick, buddy.
Boo, we're here. What's wrong, Sussy? Sick?
Yeah, I think she's a bit. Yeah, she was a bit under the weather yesterday. She wasn't in a good spot. But
rest up then.
Yeah.
Get some lemons, get some honey.
Yeah, have a few days off and then come back in like Friday. Come ready to go. Sub that coffee for honey and lemon, good girl.
Yeah. Good. Good morning, team. Happy hump day. Grab your breakfast, grab your coffee. I've just got mine. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
How are we feeling this morning? We had WOD 1 on Monday, WOD 2 yesterday.
3 today.
And I've just seen WOD 3. I know we've been talking about the last 3 days, but we're going to have a quick one this morning, so it's going to be a quick yarn about it. And then because we've got a big day ahead, so quickly hit us with WOD 3. All
right, man. So obviously seen the first 2 WODs, right? WOD 1 was the row snatch. WOD 2 was a deadlift, wall ball, and burpee. This one here is toaster bar, hang, clean and jerk with dumbbells, 22.5, 15, 27. I think it's 27, 21, 15.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 rounds, I think from memory. 7-minute cap. So super fast. This one here is all about consistency and what you can do. So you guys that have been with us in the gym, you know, we've been banging on for the last few months. We've been doing lots of EMOMs where we're looking for consistency and knowing what your rep count is, all right, what you can consistently hit. That's what you should be aiming for each time. So you now have an awareness of what you can do. This workout is beautifully done for all those people that can hit high volume toaster bar. You guys will crush this.
Yeah.
And I reckon sub 5 minutes to sub 5. It'd be a pretty quick one. The weight's not super heavy for you guys at the sort of RX intermediate level, 22.5. So it's not that bad. It's like a light brace.
Yeah.
So you just got to be consistent. My quick thoughts are, if you want to have short breaks on the toaster bar. So say for example, 15 is your max effort toaster bar. You wouldn't go and do 15s, you'd do probably 7s and 8s, all right? So you do 7, jump down, 3, 2, 1, jump back up, hit another 7. Jump down, 3, 2, 1, jump back up, hit another 7. So you're not blowing out your grip so quick, because generally when you're not so great at toaster bar, that's the first thing that goes before your core or anything else. So make sure you get that sorted. With the dumbbells, depending on your ability, you can either swing the dumbbells between your leg or to the side. Just make sure that when you go up the overhead, use your legs and lock out. All right, and you should be able to consistently hit that. Or if you want to break it at the halfway mark. So if you're instead of 27, you probably go 14, put it down, shake out, back up 13, put it down over to the toaster bar, then hit your numbers again. Especially you're going to hit 7s. There's 3 sets of 7, come back in, and then you do like 10 and 11.
Are you excited for this one?
Yeah, I'm actually not too bad.
I reckon it's going to be a good comp, especially with all the gyms across. I've been watching the NZ Nationals page and all the content that they're getting up and all the communities coming together and supporting each other. I reckon it's going to bring a good little rivalry, a good little competition, but like a healthy one too.
And we've been seeing lots of people posting. We've been, the RX guys have been reaching out to a lot of the former guests that we've had on and checking to see how they're all going. Luke Fisa, you're nuts, mate. If I can get into the 50s.
Legend.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I saw
that's some gangster stuff. That's the stuff that I want to see.
That's like 100 cows and 100 snatches in under 9 minutes.
And I'm not that's the stuff I paid to see.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. And this one, I reckon, well, in my opinion, is going to be good to watch because it's just going to be who's going to break first. Because once you break, you're already being hunted.
Yeah. So make sure you got chalk. You got your wrist guards, like all that sort of stuff. Make sure that's all sorted. Short and sharp. In terms of warm up, you want to make sure you do some grip work. All right. So just kind of get your hands all ready. Make sure your hands are nice and warm. Lats, get them nice and loose. Triceps, get them nice and loose. Shoulders, make sure you do some pull aparts and some some pass-throughs, some overhead pressing. Make sure that's all set up, ready to go. You don't really need to worry too much about your lower body. Maybe get your glutes in that firing because you're going to do a little bit of hinging, but not too much. So what is interesting though, we haven't seen any heavy squatting or thrusters. We had wall balls, but they're kind of like an embuggerance and WOD 2, but nothing else.
Yeah.
So my anticipation is that you will see in the second part some form of a heavy squat or a heavy thruster or lots of thrusters. That's my anticipation for the WOD 4, 5, or 6 coming up.
Yeah, that's gangster. That's epic.
Yeah. So, and our guys are going through WOD 1 today at 10:30.
Yeah.
So
Can't wait for that.
Ooh, and we've got the heavy hitters going first: Sammy, Levi, and Kenyon.
Good boys.
They're going to set the standard.
No, that's epic.
So yeah.
So our thoughts on that for today. What do we got?
RX Debrief.
Yes.
This one.
We're going. So we've started the project Road to Nationals with Levi and Kenny and the RX crew, brought to you by Killcliff. Just a special shout out to that crew for getting us through. And I think it's going to be an epic journey. Tonight's one of a goody little.
That's funny.
It's an episode that you feel like you're in class.
Yeah.
Carly, you're hilarious. Glad you made a feature.
Man, you do pretty good on that one.
So keep an eye out for that tonight, team 7:30, I think.
Yep.
Producer Ben put it up. 7:30?
Yeah. So it'll go live on YouTube at 7:30. We'll put the links on 808, Banter, and RX Debrief.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that because it's gonna be good. And I think again, everyone will get a cool insight into the journey of Kenny and Levi. They're just the brothers, and they're just throwing down, you know. And
they're very funny.
And if we get to throw down with some epic people, then I'm grateful to do it. So again, 7:30 tonight, Road to Nationals, Kenny and Levi, RX crew.
And you get to watch Levi dance. That's very good.
Yeah, he's a bit of a boogie.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And so, just on that, what's your hope on with the RX Debrief over the next 6 to 7 weeks?
Oh man, like I just said, to capture the journey of what we get to do on the daily, and I think the bros are doing awesome. We're all on the level up, in my opinion, and I think for the RX, it's only the beginning. And just shout out to everyone that's been supporting from the start. I think
100%.
I think we have all adapted pretty epic to the times. We've all come together and like I just said, it's just going to be some epic content. I mean, we all get to hang out on the daily, and that's the part that if we get to capture it, like, you know, that's the bonus. And when you see the bros, and when you see Kenny's titty dance, and when you see Levi's dancing, and the chaos that goes behind, like, you run a tight ship, bro. You run a tight ship. You know, and then me on my tangents, Jesus.
You know what's even funnier? Is that when they did the sign off at the end, Mo's face, fucking that, I lost it when I saw that. Because I was here, there's a few of us that were here when they were doing that kind of end sequence. And there's like several takes that had to be done. And when they did it right, you can just see Mo just going, oh, anyone not run it, but fucking funny. And shout out to Ben, the guy behind the scenes that does all the edits and all the rest of it, and Aunty Mo. These two here work to be hard. So, shout out to you two for putting the hard yards in behind the scenes.
I think it's cool because we're all just coming together creatively.
That's the cool thing.
And like, we've had to adjust to this. This isn't something that we just do just because like we're skilled at it, you know. Like we're all learning at the same time, and I think that's another epic part of the journey. And so, like I said, 7:30 tonight, Kenny and Levi, and me, just in here being ourselves.
And I think today they're going to be filming WOD 1.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to try and do WOD 2 on Friday.
Yeah.
So then next week that'll get dropped so that you guys will get an understanding of how those two WODs felt for those two guys. I expect those two boys to hit big numbers as well for WOD 1 and WOD 2. It's right up their wheelhouse. Deadlifting not so much for Kenny because of his back at the moment, but he can control that by his snatching and how fast he'll go on that.
Yeah.
And his sister's going to be pacing him.
Yeah.
So his sister's going to be like yelling at him and suffering right next to him, and he always responds really well when Sammy's there. So that'll be really good. And because Levi's going to be there as well, and he's way too competitive to let those two finish first. So they're going to set the standard for us today. So that's going to be a good fight, and it's going to be amazing content for you guys on the RX Debrief.
Definitely. So again, 7:30 tonight, team. What else we got?
All right. So We all need some laughter in our lives. We need some jokes.
Yeah, someone had us
or
with
a funny
some
story.
Jokes. Oh, I think. Wait, let me just confirm this joke. What was the joke?
Mo's just going quickly to check in on a joke. Here we go.
This is a really good one. I fucking loved hard. Why did the pine tree fall over?
Why?
Because he had too many cones.
That'll be that one there on Saturday night. Wow.
Oh, that is a goodie.
Who told you that one?
Fee. She heard it on the radio and then she messaged me. All right. Yeah.
Send us some jokes if you got some, or a funny story, or if you want to jump on, DM us.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll bring you on.
Yeah, we'll share the link if you've got any good jokes.
Yeah, funny jokes or anything like that. I was trying to remember like funny stories.
Yeah.
My posterior is so sore from what too? Yeah, bro. I seen you going hard, homie. We're gonna have to come down. We might even have to do a cheeky roadie down to Palmy.
Yeah, definitely.
And I haven't been down there since 2007.
Take us back to your stomping ground, eh?
Not my stomping grounds, his stomping grounds.
Oh, you would have pistol over the streets.
You know what's funny? I told you the story about Stacey's the DJing. Hey, yeah. Yeah, well, I can't do that. I do remember though, Stacey and I, we did the advanced driving course. I've actually got a photo of that, man. I might send it to you and you can post that up. So we did an advanced driving course. Stacey, I want to say that was like in 2006 at Mansfield Raceway in Palmerston North. So what it was, this kind of is funny because on the Monday we knew that we're going to do the course. We got told to go pick up these Holden SV6s from Avis. So we all went down there, got these Holden SV6s, and I think we got some Honda Accords as well. And there's about 10 of us, and we all drove from Wellington to Palmy, and then we spent a week on the race course, basically driving like idiots. So when we drove all the way up to Palmy, we were like, driving at 100k an hour, nice and neat, and all the rest of it. We learned all these amazing techniques, how to drive really fast, all the rest of it. Anyway, on the way home. So if you think about 10 idiots, all guys, who now think that they're, I don't know, Lewis Hamilton. And so we're now doing 140, 150 plus all the way home from Palmy down to Wellington. I remember going, so there's an overtaking lane not too far out from Plympton, I think. And we're driving along. I was doing like 130. I think Stacey goes past me at like 140, 150 on the outside. On the inside shoulder, so you put with the grass verge and there's that gravel, Rod Toy, who's one of our guys, went flying past both of us, kicking up stones and everything. And I just remember going, oh man, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. But we're so competitive that we just couldn't lose, and we were just like flying. But that was one of the best times of my life, was hanging out with those guys and Stace. And I think Stace, I've still got the video of us doing the time trial where we had to drive forward, reverse, J-turn, do a hook turn, a few other little bits and pieces. So I'll try and find those videos. But yeah, and Stacey basically was ripping into us the whole time because that's what Stacey did to us.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, and I think it might even have our selection video of you, Stace. I'll have to find that as well. Maybe I'll bring that out for you. Maybe on your birthday. Can you? Yeah, it's funny. Stacey's in a world of pain. It makes my heart sing. All right, team. What we'll do is we'll sum this up real quick because we're going to get ready for WOD 1 here. So we're going to do the quote of the day.
What do you feel like?
Oh, something good.
What do you feel like?
That one there. Salvador Dali. Memories left. There are some days when I think I'm going to die from an overdose of satisfaction.
That's us for Wednesday morning. Happy Hump Day. Be accountable today. Be warm. Stay safe. Give my love to the kids.
Adios.